Hello everyone, and welcome back to the dial, and welcome back to Hands on the Dial. Yeah, pretty special. In front of me, I have a very big black box. Yes guys, it's time for another unboxing. Thank you to Christopher Ward for giving us this beautiful timepiece that we're going to unbox for you today. I'm super excited. We've been fans of Christopher Ward here on the channel for a very long time. We've mentioned them in I think a few episodes. I think just one episode that will be or will not be. I think it will be released or was released anyway. We've mentioned them before, and you know they've sent us a watch which we're so incredibly grateful for. So thank you, Christopher Ward. And yeah, I mean, let's just jump into it, I guess. So this is the Christopher Ward, and you can see, as you can see, it has a very nice aesthetic. Of course, it has their little logo patched around the box, all around the box. And let me tell you guys, this is a very heavy box, and immediately that's what I like, because this watch, as I'll explain later on in the video, is quite a bit expensive. So we definitely like this because it gives that expensive feel of an unboxing. So let's open it up. Okay, so this is obviously the box. I'm gonna put this to the side a little bit, and let's deal with this baby right here. So this is Christopher Ward. The watch inside here is called the C65 Dune GMT. Now this is actually our first time at the dial dealing with the GMT, so I'm actually pretty excited on how it's going to look. Again, we have this very beautiful logo here. The bottom base is one of wood, so you can clearly see the wooden finish and that wooden feel, and the box itself is black. It is very fingerprinty, so yeah, if you can see marks there, I'm just holding it. And yeah, let's continue opening and see what we find. Oof. I kind of did it clumsily there, but yeah, opening it, we see this beautiful, I guess, pamphlet. I guess we'll consider that later. Let's just get towards the watch, but I really do like the presentation so far. Beautiful presentation. And then of course we have something else in here which we will consider later. Put that there. And then yeah, now we have the, I guess, watch of the moment, the Christopher Ward C65 Dune GMT. Just look at it. Wow, it's beautiful. It is. It really is. It immediately it gives very summery vibes to it. So this is the watch. Put that there. The watch has a really nice strap. It's a very strong strap by just the feel of it, but it has a, like I said, very nice white sand dial, and it has a very beautiful, what they call Christopher Ward, khaki green bezel, interior bezel, that of course shows the GMT function. And you are, of course, if you don't know what a GMT means, you're able to see the GMT another time zone around the world. So for example, right now we are, it looks like 35 past 5, and you're able to set another time zone to another different time, so that at least when you're traveling, you know what time it is at home, and such and so. We actually did a video on that, so it's probably going to be up there on the screen somewhere. So whoever doesn't know what a GMT is, then you can watch that video. Okay, so let's just jump into it. There's no pretty way of doing this, guys. But my goodness, I could just stare at this thing all day. Honestly, it's so beautiful. Honestly, it's and already I can see by just looking at it, it has the luminova, super luminova kind of material around the indices of the watch. And actually, when I was on the website, it was actually saying that it has super luminova, and probably there'll be like a picture of it in the nighttime that we'll obviously provide in post. But yeah, it's, also it has a very beautiful date function at the 6 o'clock hour mark. that shows the dates and things of that nature. And here we get to the prized possession. We get to the heart of the watch. Now, first of all, absolutely love this. I love a see-through case back. So hands down, amazing from Christopher Ward. This is the SW330 Sellita movement. Now, let me tell you something about Sellita. Sellita is a very, very quality movement and actually quite expensive. And just to give you an example of the kind of watch companies that use Sellita, you get your IWCs who use modified versions of Sellitas. You can get your Oruses. Orus do use some Sellitas as well. You get the company Sin. We haven't really considered Sin much on the channel, but they make very, very good dive watches and such and so. So there's a lot of very, very big, and of course, you know, Christopher Ward that uses Sellita movements. So there are a lot of very, very big watch companies that Sellita provides. So this engine or this movement that is inside the watches is no joke, and it's probably why it's that expensive. But yeah, let's see how it looks on the wrist finally. I can put it on. Like I said, no easy way to do this. Okay, here we go. Yeah, immediately it feels like a watch you can go camping with. Like, it feels so easy. It doesn't feel intimidating. I wasn't intimidated when I saw it, which is also kind of a good thing, you know, because sometimes when you're too intimidated, you want to treat it with almost kid gloves. But immediately I just love how I can just, you know, throw it on, strap it on. But I do love the camel webbing strap. Like I said, the white dial, the white sand dial. And one thing I actually just noticed now is that the GMT hand that you see here, that is pointed towards the 10 o'clock hand, the 10 o'clock indice, is actually green. So there's like a little a green marker that shows you where the GMT hand is. So in case you're lost and you don't know what the time is, it will show you the GMT. And the hand actually shows exactly where the GMT hand is. So yeah, honestly, and it's a 38 millimeter watch, so it fits really, really nicely on my wrist. I think I have a 6 to 7/8 inch wrist. So yeah, I was actually initially a bit worried about that because I thought maybe it would be a little bit too small for me, but I'm actually surprised. Like, it actually fits really, really well. I'm more of a 40 millimeter kind of guy, so when they said it was 38, I was like, okay, this is definitely going to be interesting. But yeah, and then in terms of if you want to adjust, let me just take it off. In terms of adjusting the GMT, it's quite let's see if we can do it. So you, of course, you just unscrew this crown and it gives you like a little click once you unscrewed it, and then you're able to move it around. There we go. So the first click is for the date window. So if you see on the 6 o'clock hour mark, I've just changed the date. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the date window. And now there was another click that helped to change the GMT hand. Now, as you can see, you can probably see here the GMT hand is moving. So essentially how you set the GMT is you find out which time zone you're going to be traveling to, and you use this GMT hand obviously to point to where it's going. So for example, if I'm going to, I don't know, New Zealand, and let's say right now New Zealand is 4 o'clock in the morning, I'd of course set it to the 4 that is displayed by the deep green, khaki green, sorry, in a bezel. So that's how you'd set it. And to set your normal time, you click it again, and that's what sets your normal time. So now you can move around your normal time and stuff like that, and all those kind of things. And of course, once you move your normal time, the GMT hand will naturally move because it will be the passing of time and things of that nature. So yeah, that's basically how you'd set the watch. So for now, we can just do that, and we can just put this back like this. And yeah, man, honestly, like, initial reactions, this is really, really nice. I really like their logo. It's very interesting. I think with watch logos, we usually like just get the names of the watch of itself. So I really do appreciate the kind of weird but also kind of cool logo, because usually it would just be like Christopher Ward with the name actually on it, but I do appreciate this kind of logo. But yeah, honestly, let's actually, now that we've done dealing with this, just put this to the side as well, and we can deal with what comes in the box. So now this is the Christopher Ward I guess pamphlet that comes with the box, and I will just read it for you. It says, firstly, thank you for choosing to buy your new timepiece from Christopher Ward. As a small, compared to the Swiss giants, but fast growing independent watch brand, we know how much choice you had, and so we feel privileged that you have honored us with your custom. In the unlikely event your watch develops a mechanical fault within 5 years, 60 months of dispatch, we'll be happy to repair it free of charge. Finally, if you believe what we have matched or hopefully exceeded your expectations, please mention us to your friends, family, and colleagues. We're on a mission to bring the world of fine watchmaking to as many people as possible. So please help us spread the word. Spread the word. Oh, okay, nice. And that's written by Mike Franz, the CEO and co-founder. Again, thank you, Mike Franz, for believing in us and for sending us through the watch. And of course, you see this on the side. I wonder what this is. Just unbox this. Let's see what it is. And then, of course, here is the 5-year movement guarantee that you see here. In the unlikely event your watch develops a mechanical fault, as we read already, there'll be 60 months and they'll be happy to repair for free. So this, I guess, is, what am I looking at here? Oh, okay, so it's just basically like the date when you got it and exactly what the watch model is. Like we said, the C65 Dune GMT, and the SKU model and the serial number. So that's what you get on a very nice card. I almost thought that it looks more like a very, very fancy bank card. I really do like the logo placements and the eye for catchy design. You can't go wrong with matte black and those kind of colors. So I do like how it shines through within the very subdued black. The logo shines through at the back of the subdued black in the background. So yeah, hope I'm making sense. And then we have this that also came in the box, right? Oh, okay, cool. Stickers. Never had stickers inside a box, so that's pretty sick. Yeah, I guess it's Christopher Ward stickers. I guess you can stick them on whatever, just to keep the brand fresh in your mind. And of course, again, I really love their little logo. It's nice. I like it. What else is in that box? Oh, just a plain piece of paper. There is another thing in the box. Oh, microfiber. Very, very nice from Christopher Ward. Very nice of them to do that. This is a microfiber to clean your watch, obviously. And yeah, to make it look good. That's everything that we find in the box. So yeah, so basically I'm gonna have this watch for a week, and I'm basically just gonna enjoy it and put it on and see what I think. And I'm also gonna give it to Daniel, so stay tuned for part 2, because Daniel will also be wearing it for the weekend, giving his thoughts. But I guess today was just an unboxing of the watch. We hope that we're able to properly unbox it for you, but I mean, just putting it down just so you guys can enjoy its glory. It's a beautiful watch, and immediately the Sellita movement, I think, is the winner for this movement. I really, really do think the winner is the Sellita movement. And speaking of Sellita and their movements, let's talk about the price of this watch. The price of this C65 Dune GMT on the website is going for 995 sterling or pounds. So it's a pretty hefty price tag, which is, I think it's around the 23,000 rand mark. But I really feel like you might get a bang for your buck because of the movement inside it. I mean, of course, it may not suit the kind of aesthetic of a watch that costs that much, especially 20,000 rand. It's 20,000 rand is a lot of money, but I think for real watch lovers who enjoy movements and the mechanical windings and all the intricacies of a watch, there is a way to justify that price tag, because this movement, let me just even show you the movement again. Let's just have a look at it. It's beautiful. It's a Selita movement, and you can't go wrong with the Selita movement. It's the heart of the watch. It's the engine of the watch. And I actually just noticed here it has Christopher Ward. There's a very nice rotor that they put their logo, but they also wrote Christopher Ward on it. Very, very nice touch. I didn't notice that when I turned it around, but yeah, I mean, I really don't see why you wouldn't consider it if you had the money. Of course, like I said, maybe the aesthetics wise to some people may seem not worth 20,000 rand or 23 or whatever it is. I'm sure it's in the 20,000 mark, but for those who really want a watch for a watch sake and who appreciate a movement, you can't go wrong with the Selita movement. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, honestly, final thoughts, this is really, really good. Again, thank you so much to Christopher Ward for giving us this beautiful watch and this beautiful strap. I can already tell that you can really put the watch through its paces and it's gonna hold on very well. So it has the beauty of function and beauty. But I think for me, what I see from this watch going forward is I feel like it's more of a functional watch more than a beautiful timepiece kind of watch. I feel like this is something that you could probably put on when you just go to work, or when you go on holiday, or even when you go to the actual dunes. If you are living in near a desert, I think you can put on this watch because it is what it says, right? The C65 Dune GMT. So I feel like this watch, just by initial thoughts, I feel like it's more function than beauty. I think what Christopher was trying to do is they were trying to make it more functional by giving it such a hardcore strap and, you know, kind of almost like a old aesthetic, but also like old but slightly beaten up kind of aesthetic if they were going for that. But yeah, I genuinely enjoy the watch. I enjoy having it on my strap, just putting it on one more time because we have to. I just want to soak in this occasion just one more time. Allow me. I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, guys, look at that. Look at that. And I actually just noticed there's a little like trident at the back of the second hour mark. Very, very nice details there. Oh, also, by the way, it is a 150 meter water resistance, so you can actually swim with the watch. It's actually pretty deep, 150. I don't think most of us will be going more than 150, but yeah, something that we can add there. But yeah, other than that, I have this for the week. Can't wait to review it. Can't wait to review this Christopher Ward. Daniel's gonna review it. He's gonna give his thoughts, and I guess you'll have to stay tuned. So thank you again to Mike Franz, CEO. Thank you again to Andrew Collins and the team for sending us through this beautiful Christopher Ward C65 Dune GMT. We're looking forward to reviewing it and giving our thoughts. And of course, let us know what you guys think in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment on the watch. Comment on how you feel about the watch. Do you feel like it's more function than beauty? Would you buy a watch like this? Let's talk about it. But that's all from me. And never forget to stay on the watch.